Hello friends, this is Lakshit Goyal from Bennett University. I am here to tell you something about implementation about the counting sort. So let us start with the presentation. Let me share my screen. Counting sort. So basically implementation of counting sort depends upon the four factors, four steps or the first thing is to calculate the range of the array given to us. The second thing is counting the frequency of each key value pair in the given array. Third thing is compounding or cumulative sum. We need to find this cumulative sum of the count array we calculated using our array. And lastly comes the sorting part. Let us try to understand count sort using an example. For the example, we are taking an array of 17 elements with us. Now, for the first step, we need to find the range of the array. To find the range of the array, we need to have the maximum and minimum value of the array. Here we can see max value is 9 here and 0 is the minimum value. So we got a range as 0 to 9. Now say we have the value of k as 9. So we will for the second step we will take an array of size k plus 1, that is 10, to calculate or store the frequency of each and every key value pair. So as we move to the first element of the array, the first element is 2. Now at the 2th position in the count array, we will add 1 to add the frequency. Now the next element is 1 in our main array. So at the 1th position in the count array, we will add 1 frequency. And similarly, we will add 2 and we will do for the whole array. Now we got a count of each and every frequency as 3, 3, 4, 0, 1, 1, 0, 2, 1, 2. You can see the count of 9 in the array is 0, 1 and 2. Now the third step is compounding or cumulative sum. We will add the first and second element and we will replace the sum to the second element, and we will continue this in the whole array. Like here the sum of 6 and 4 is 10 and we will replace 4 by 10, and similarly sum of 10 and 0 is 10 and we will replace 0 by 10, and we will do same for the whole array. And here we note that we should always get the sum as the total length of the array we have in starting. Now we will move to the fourth step. The fourth step was performing the sorting. So we will take our old array, the unsorted array, and we will take a new array of the same size that of the main array, that is 17. Now we have to sort it in the manner that the counting sort maintains its stability, as we know that count sort is a stable sort and it does not perform any comparison to sort its elements. Now let's see. To maintain the stability, we start sorting from right to left. That is, from the ninth, we will start the sorting. Sorry. So as we see, the key value of 9 in the count array, we have 17 frequency. We will subtract 1 from this frequency, that is 16, and in the 16th position of a new array we will store the number 9. Now we can see the next element in the array is 1, so we will check the value of 1 in the count array. We have 6, so 6 minus 1, 5. We will store the value 1 on the 5th position in our new array, and similarly we will do for the 0, 2, 7 and all our elements. And here we have our sorted array, which is also stable. Now friends, let me tell you what stability is. Let us take this example only. Now we have with us 9 here. Now this 9 is 2 times in the array. In our array we know that this 9 is stored at this position, which is the correct position of the 9 as it comes after this 9. So if we give this number 1 and give this 9 number 2, so this is number 2 and this is the number 1 9 we have. But in any case, if we have But in any case, if we have this 9 at this position, still the array is sorted. But is it stable? No, because the priority of this 9 was 1 and this 9 was 2. But at this, in the sorted array, we have the second 9 at the at initial stage and the prioritized 9 at the second stage. This is what stability is. And this is how the counting sort maintains the stability of an array. Hope you understand the counting sort. Thank you.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.